Okay, so I'm going to study for my math finals for 3 hours, my social studies finals for 2 hours, and my science finals for 3 hours. After some time of studying. I don't get all of this information, and I have to complete my homework for these subjects, and it seems like I haven't learned anything. I feel like so exhausted. What you've seen here is someone who couldn't manage their time effectively. This individual could have by using the correct time management strategies, they could have managed their time and completed these tasks in a shorter time period and learned twice as much as they could have learned. So I want to ask you guys a question. What is time management? Now, for most of you might be thinking that time management is getting a certain amount of tasks and organizing them in a certain order in a certain amount of time. But that's not really what time management is. Time management has a totally different meaning, and it can be demonstrated with these examples. A study shows that if you put 80% of an effort in a task, you will be 20% more productive in that effort or retain 20% of that in the information for that task. But if you put 20% effort on that same task, you would gain 80% of knowledge and be 80% more efficient in that completing the task. This is called the 80-20 rule, and is demonstrated in Henry Ford in his assembly line. So for 1 month, Henry Ford made his employees work for 6 days a week and 12 hours a day, and he noted down the productivity of his employees. And for the second month, Henry Ford made his employees work 5 days a week and 10 hours a day, and he noted down the productivity. Henry Ford noticed that in the first month, the productivity of his employees made a great downfall. Whereas in the second month, the productivity made a slight downfall at the end of the work days. This shows that if you put less effort on a task, you'll be more productive. You have a more productive outcome while completing the task. A professor from Pierce College in America, Dr. Marty Lobel, also made a study about this and for students who study at college, and he noticed that the students who usually fail at tests, when they're studying, when they study, they don't take a break or refresh their mind after 30 minutes or so, and then they make a massive downfall while they're studying. Whereas the kids who earn 4.0 GPA and get 100% on their tests usually maintain that productivity level when they're studying for a really long time, because after 30 minutes they take a break and then their productivity level stays the same and then slowly goes down. Now I want to ask you the same question I asked you from the beginning. What is time management? Has what I showed you changed your mind, or do you still have the same thoughts of time management? Well, for me, I think time management is not about completing as many tasks as you can in a certain amount of time, but managing your energy and knowing how much you can complete, giving your full effort. And I believe if everyone has this definition in their head about time management, that everyone around the world will be more productive in their job and like their job more, and lots of students won't be failing their tests. Thank you.